Gyeonghoeru of Seoul. Here is the place where heaven paused, where sky and earth exchanged their first greeting, a lotus pond where water and wine waited for the king. A morning when mountains and palace held their breath. Here a pavilion rose, named Gyeonghoeru. Joy gathered here, purpose converged here. The heart of a nation came to rest. Heaven lowered itself and sat upon the pillars. A frugal kingdom, yet a radiant exception. Joseon, a nation of restraint, built its palaces with disciplined beauty. Yet one pavilion remained, the singular grace that bore the king's dignity. The final place where splendor was allowed. A declaration spoken in silence, a brilliance born of restraint. The pride of Joseon, a single point of gold within a frugal land. Its gaze fixed toward 1,000 years. Three tears rising across the open air, tiles poised to take flight, corridors touching the sky, shadows stacked in layers of light. A second palace stood upon the water, so high even the wind lowered its voice. The highest courtesy humanity could reach, the deepest humility it could hold. Doorposts adorned with gold, pillars gleaming like jade, their ironclad strength commanding awe. Clouds and dragons carved in stone, even their reflections in water radiant. A sight that stole breath from afar, grandeur felt without touch, majesty seen with the eyes alone. Time carved into stone, a nation engraved in rock. The lotus pond, another sky, a pond with 100 reflections. Lotus blossom lifting the sky itself. Fish and waterfowl danced without music beneath 1,000 willows. Mist drifted like breath, moonlight sat upon the pond, creating two nights at once. A palace upon water, a universe within the palace. Banquets where the king ruled at sunrise. The dragon robe burned crimson when the gates opened. Governance began. The banquet was never mere pleasure. Politics was not power, but responsibility. This pavilion knew it well. Each feast was a vow to the people, each cup a pledge to the nation. Seen by foreign envoys who crossed the seas, spoke of three wonders, dragons reflected in stone pillars, ministers whose beards brushed their boats, and a ritual unafraid of wine. Here borders dissolved, culture spoke without words. Gyeonghoeru was diplomacy without interpreters, a state letter written in architecture. National dignity floating upon water. By night, becoming poetry, boats drifted beneath the moon. King and poet sat face to face, songs rode the water, stars flowed along the pillars. A place fit for immortals within a single cup of wine. 1,000 years folded, do not sing of departure, said that night a whisper still lingering on the pond. Night shone star measuring the sky on the high platform to the north. Instruments stood to read the heavens in Gyeongseul's hands. Stars became numbers. A pavilion of banquets and a tower of science where stars met the people. The king read the sky to know the seasons of his people. an observatory upon water. At the center of debate, officials said 3 stories were excessive, yet the king did not stop. Dragons were carved, copper ridges raised, blue tiles dreamed of. The nation's dignity was set upright. Gyeonghoeru stood at the boundary between frugality and majesty, the final light. Joseon refused to relinquish. The day of fire, the vanished, long live the king once ran. Cries of man's echo answered by Namsen and Bugaksen. Wine darker than gold, blessings longer than the sky. Heaven, earth, sun and moon were wished to endure together. Here they gathered and became a nation. An individual turned to history, a day into 1,000 years. A house upon water, heaven seated upon the house. People gathered beneath heaven, this threefold covenant was called Gyeonghoeru, a gathering of joy, a meeting of purpose, a billion of memory. What remains after disappearance? What continues after collapse? Anthem to the world of Gyeonghoeru, throne upon water, stone pillars holding the sky, a name burned and risen again. Gyeonghoeru, the final pride of Joseon, a song the world sings anew today. Oh, Gyeonghoeru, a voice crossing 1,000 years.
Grandpa, great future.
We leave it in song, longer than stone, deeper than water. We remember Gyeonghoeru. In children's footsteps, in travelers' wonder, a name sung again, a meaning rebuilt again.
No.
Gyeonghoeru is not the past, but an unending present.
No.
Light remaining on the water. The pond rests in silence. The pillars spare their words. Only the wind reads history and data that win. The song travels the world. Beauty that defeated disappearance. Dignity beyond power. A pavilion shaped like a nation. Eternity upon water. A name unworn by repetition, a sight deepening with each return. We sing to remember, to pass on, to continue. Gyeonghoeru, when Hathern and off people went on, left wrecked upon one pond. We Torwitz me. When the joy gathers, where purpose meets, where history took song. Every day go waterfalls with pavilion scans, a song begins. Tinbumtum regauta, I'm namui without erasing. In the name of China, where to, in the preface, Trosion. To the ears of the word, to the hearts of the future, forever echoing. Beyond the love till we are the end to Mucho.